Well, it's time for another haul video where... What's the month? Producer Terry, what's the month right now?
Sept.
That's right, we didn't do one for August, and we got a... Producer Terry has nothing to do with this. I have so much stuff from August, this is going to turn into at least 2 parts for my own sanity. Producer Terry is mouthing 3, but I think we could do 2. You want to make more videos? Okay. She'll regret that. Maybe 3 videos. Can we say maybe 3?
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3 videos of just stuff I just got, and they're all like good. It's all good shit. Well, actually, this first batch, it's got some ins and outs, and I'm actually gonna ignore a big batch. Like I got a whole bunch of Amiga games, but we won't talk about those. They're mostly games I already have, like Amiga Loom, Amiga Space Quest 4, Amiga Space Quest 3. Honestly, probably just gonna sell them or keep them. Not gonna talk about them though, because I don't even have. Well, I do have an Amiga 1200. Anyway, we're gonna get to the big box PC games, mostly IBM DOS, Win95, Win9X. Producer Tara, do you know what Win9X means?
No.
So Win9X means Windows 95 or 98. It's 9X is like X is where the numbers, you fill in the blanks. Now I don't know if that means Windows 2000. Where does that fit in? Maybe let's not think about it. All right, so the first game, do it. And we have new lights. We have a light there. We have Producer Tara. We're putting some budget into this, aren't we? Me. Okay, sorry. Not your budget. Just me. Does it look better? Let me know in the comments if you think this looks better. You're nodding your head. You're shaking your head, but this is what gets people to. We need the engagement. Okay. First game. Okay, here. Move it along. She's going. This is. Oh wait, can you take your camera check on there? Yeah, the even more Incredible Machine. Now, Producer Tara, have you ever played the Incredible Machine? This is like a classic like library game. Do you remember games like Kid Pix? Or, you know what? That's all I got. Well, see, this is a game where you build like Rube Goldberg. You build like Rube Goldberg machines. So like, your objective is like get this ball into like this basket, and then you give in like things to like make a path, like like shitty Flash games got turned into. This is the first. Well, actually, this is the sequel. This Incredible Machine would have been the first one. This is even more Incredible Machine. So I think it's for Windows 3.1. No, it's for DOS. So wait, I don't know. What do you think? What do you miss those kinds of like educational games, Producer Tara, like Reader Rabbit or? You're shaking your head. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, I do. I just don't miss it.
You just don't miss it.
No.
What was your favorite educational game?
Don't remember.
You can say Super Mario World. Mario teaches typing.
Huh?
Mario teaches typing.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, you liked one. Well,
I wouldn't go back.
oh no. If anything, you played Typing of the Dead. Have you played that before? So you know House of the Dead 2? Like the light gun game? They made a version where you type to kill the zombies instead of shooting at them with a light gun. It's something else. They made a sequel not too long, well, like 10 years ago now. Anyways, Incredible Machine. It's really good condition. This is for being from like what 95. This looks like almost brand new, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Confirmed?
Yes.
Confirmed. Okay, next game. Where am I gonna put this? Space Quest 5. Now, here's a funny story about this game. I never owned it. No, wait, I did. That's the subtitle if it was like a blog post. So, do you remember there used to be a Toys R Us? Well, actually, you don't remember. There used to, okay, you know where Farm Boy is? Like south of here? Like near the mall? That used to be a Toys R Us. Like a really big Toys R Us. Tara's imagining it. Used to be Toys R Us, and I remember this, and that's where I got the Game Boy camera there. I got a bunch of N64 games. Like that was like whenever I would come to London, that's where I would get like console games. And they had a small PC games section. And when they were starting to close out PC games, you know, kind of consoles getting a little more popular than they should, I bought this game for like $5, like in box everything, and I had no idea what it was because I didn't know what Space Quest was. So I'm like, oh, Aliens, and I was like 12, you know, whatever. I'm like, Aliens, this guy, yeah, looks great. And I got immediately confused at like the first screen because it's a Sierra game where, you know, everything tries to fucking kill you. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure I just like, after like the weekend that I tried to play it, I treated it like a rental and just never played it again. Now I got it back. It came right back to me. So, yeah. Producer Tara, what do you think of the box art? Colorful?
Yeah.
Not a fan?
No.
Why aren't you a fan?
Looks dumb.
I think they lost their merit when they had like the Robo Chick over here. But we got some nice emboss. Even this thing over here on his, whatever this thing is, embossed, like the scales are.
Like very Goosebumps.
Goosebumps? Oh, yeah, it is like Goosebumps. By R.L. Stein. Next game? Here, I can't tell. I'll just... Now, before Space Quest 5, we have Space Quest 4. I don't know much to say about this one. I don't know what this Media Vision... Oh, for the Pro Audio Spectrum Plus. Oh, so it's made for a certain sound card. Remember when sound cards were different? You had the ad lib.
Yeah.
You had the Sound Blaster. You know this better than educational games? Alright. This looks like Mixed Up Mother Goose. Did you ever play Mixed Up Mother Goose? That's a Sierra game too. Write that down. We'll find that one too. Yeah, she's jotting it down. Yeah, I don't really know much about this one. I only played them actually up to 3. And then after that, I was a LucasArts kid. Actually, no, that's you know what? That's a total lie. I never played any of them until I was like 27. I was a LucasArts person all the way up. Because, Star Wars, I guess, and Indiana Jones. Santa Max, Day of the Tentacle. Anyways, next game. Unreal Tournament. Now this is going to be shiny. If I pull this up, can we get a shiny check? We're getting some reflections on that.
Yeah.
Now, I love this game. This is. You know those games that just like stand the test of time for forever because their gameplay is just so good, like Blast Corps. You know. See, that's a joke because people don't really like. This is one of them. This is like Capture the Flag, Team Deathmatch, you know, Team Domination where you hold points. Like it's timeless. It's honestly timeless. Like I can't think of like there's so many games even now that just copy that. But when this game shipped, it's like I don't know 30 maps. You can make your own. Comes with the editor. I miss when games came with the editor and people were just pumping out shitty maps, but you didn't care because the gameplay was so good. That won't happen anymore. There's no way they'd monetize that. But look at, it's so cool. You know, Producer Tara, did you know that I actually host my own server for this game to this day? Like people log in and play it. I sometimes check in. They're like, oh, someone's playing with the bots. And Unreal Tournament 2004. That's the third one. Well, not unless you count the Xbox exclusive game. Anyways, yeah, super cool. This is super good condition too. Now, see, I wanted the blue one because see how it has a blue background. So the Game of the Year edition has a red background, which I think would look. Well, I think you might think it looks better, but I like the blue version because it contrasts with the yellow better. Would you agree? You want me to get the Game of the Year edition? I can have both versions of the game. Alright. Well, next game? Okay, just gonna nod to everything. Now before Unreal Tournament, we had just unreal. Now, this is like one of the most unique boxes because it has this center thing right here. And you can also get... Now, I wanted this one specifically because it has the center thing, because you can also get Unreal Gold, which is like this plus the expansion Return to Napali. I think that's what the expansion's called. But having this is super cool. Just it's so like I can't think of any. Well, there's a couple I can think of, but not a lot that have like an indent like this, where like just the CD is just like sitting in it. It's pretty cool. Slight jank with this version. Like this is the US box, obviously, because it has like the ESRB and whatever. But it has an Italian manual. So someone mixed up and like I got the box. That's the main thing, to be honest. But it's kind of weird. Agreed? Like it's clearly not like a Italian box. It's clearly English and everything. And it's clearly not fake because everything's indented, yada yada yada. And why would it's like the Heretic box. Why would somebody go through the effort to like make a shitty copy of this? Because it would be easy to see the... But yeah, even these little studs at the bottom, these are all indented. Like these little nails. It would take a lot of effort. Anyway. Next game. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's going in audio. Producer Tara, can you sing the theme song for this one? You know the theme song? You're not having it? I've only seen the movie like once. Oh, she's doing it just with her mouth closed. I've never heard of this. It's made by Capstone, I'm pretty sure, and it looks like a graphic adventure. Like I almost wanted. Well, I don't think I'd use this. Well, no, I have the discs. But it's kind of weird to think of like a movie as a graphic adventure in general. Like, can you imagine if they made like a point-and-click adventure and it's based on like cone heads? And you're just like, I guess they could do that, but what would they do? It's the same, or like any '90s comedy. It's like if they made a like Beverly Hills Ninja, the graphic adventure. Like it's just, I guess you could, but is that what Chris Farley would have wanted? I shouldn't do that. You know what? We'll cut that out. Next game. We're kind of flying through this, to be honest. Doesn't feel like it, does it? Doesn't feel... So this is Tribes 2. Now, have you ever heard of Star Siege Tribes? So this is sort of like Unreal Tournament, except the main... And you still have like rocket launchers and whatever, and capture the flag, etc. But the main mechanic is you skiing. So you would set yourself up so it has like terrain like this. Terrain like this, where it's meant for you to like you hold down spacebar and then your character will lose all its momentum and you'll ski down the slope like it's like no gravity, like sliding on the slope. And then you also have jetpacks, so you go jetpack and you try to get efficient paths like through the terrain like that. But people get really good at it, and then you can like some people can just do like they can like shoot rockets while they're in the air while skiing past someone, and like it's like, oh, that was so close, because everything's just so super fast and frantic, and everyone knows how like skill based it is, that it's just like really exciting to watch. You know what I mean? As opposed to most games nowadays. But this is super cool. I think people still play this. Like maybe not as much as Unreal Tournament, but like they tried to when they did the reboot Tribes Ascend back in like 2010. It was super cool. I played that a lot, but then they kind of ruined it. I forget why. Maybe the microtransactions or something. It was free to, yeah, probably not. Next game. Titanic Adventure Out of Time. Titanic Adventure Out of Time. Now this is an FMV game where you play on the Titanic, obviously, but you play it almost in real time as it's about to hit the iceberg, and you have to solve like a mystery or something. But your time limit is hitting the iceberg. But then you can also like explore all the insides. Like they all realistically remade it in 90s FMV 3D, similar to like The Seventh Guest, where you can like, you know, click in one spot and it FMVs like mist around the ship. But then you like defuse bombs and things. Like, but neat idea. I love it. I love things to do with the Titanic. It's just like it's like one of those like mystical things. What do you think of the Titanic, producer Tara? Big fan?
It's okay.
You big fan? But it's like one of those like real life lore things, right? But that happened semi recently. You know what I mean? It's like learning about like Egyptian things, where it's this like point in history where like something amazingly stupid happened, but since it was only like, well, now it's like 100 years ago at this point, but it's just kind of cool. Next game, Freddy Farkas. I don't know much about this one either, but apparently meet the great grandpappy of Leisure Suit Larry. Okay, I don't actually know. I assume it's an adventure game based on like the 16-bit-ish graphics and Leisure Suit Larry, and I bet it's by Rob Lowe, the guy who made Leisure Suit Larry, producer Tara. But I don't know much about it other than cool box art. You get it? Cool box art? What do you think of that horse? Goofy? Cute? Cute. Okay. The blazing saddles of computer games. Next game. That was the game saying that. I didn't say that. LucasArts Classic Adventures. Producer Tara, can you recognize all these games?
Yeah.
Actually, yes. Good for you. That's why you're the best. Oh. No, I'm not calling you that on camera. Maybe someday. But I didn't actually want this. This was actually like a part of like a pack of stuff. But ironically, because I have all the games individually, obviously, so I sort of just think these packs are just kind of lame. Because I already have Monkey Island. I have Last Crusade. I have Maniac Mansion. Like, why would I want something like this? And I think I'm gonna skip. We're not gonna do an episode on this one because it didn't come up with the manuals. Just like literally just the discs. There's my episode. I bet they work. Done. And some of them were for some reason they included Monkey Island Disc 3, even though it's like anyway. But at the time, this is a pretty cool pack. When was this made? 92. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Monkey Island, Indie, Moo, Maniac Mansion, Zack McCracken. That's pretty decent. I mean, they're obviously none of them are the talkie versions. They're all the floppy versions, but. And with Loom, you don't get the cassette, obviously. Next game, we're speeding this along. We only have one left. Okay. Producer Tara, how big a fan of you at Monty Python? See, I feel like I should be. I liked Flying Circus, like the TV show, a lot, but like I'm meh on like the things everyone loves. Oh, sorry, I like Fawlty Towers. You know Fawlty Towers? That's a great show. But what's the one everyone loves? Holy Grail. I'm like, I'm not into medieval stuff, so it's like, Life of Brian, it's okay. What's the other one? Meaning of Life. That's okay too. Every sperm is, whatever. You know the song. So this is Monty Python's Complete Waste of Time, which is an FMV shitfest. And wait, does it even say that? It says something where it makes fun of itself somewhere here. Yeah, this CD-ROM contains material that is rather questionable taste and may not be suitable for computer users under the age of 17. This CD-ROM is intended for idle amusement of mature adults. Producer Tara, what would you consider idle amusement? Now, you can't say this video right here. That's it? This is all you got? This is like the definition of idle amusement? Now, is that just because you're watching me now, or because you just can't wait to watch the edited version? Oh, I can't wait! So, this, I guess this is just a minigame collection? I don't know. Do you ever play those like Producer Tara? Do you ever play those like minigame collections and then like halfway through it you realize there's like, oh, I could actually beat this somehow, and I was just having fun. You know what I mean? It's like if you're playing Mario Party and you just like the minigames and you're like, oh right, there's a board game. You're just, oh okay. Like I feel like that's one of those kinds of games. Well, not that it's like Mario Party, but one of those things where it's like, I was just having fun with the minigames. I don't really know there's an actual objective. Hey, CNN called this the best CD-ROM ever. You think these are fake? No, they're not fake. No, okay, why would they do that? Beats missed in my book any day, says Entertainment Weekly. New Women, I guess that's a magazine, says rises above the dung heap of time-wasting computer experiences to be the best CD-ROM computer game ever. It's better than the original shows. Let's not get carried away here. So, yeah, that's it. And that's all the games we're listing for part 1, Producer Tara is saying. And we're going to have how many parts? Probably 3? How many? It really boils down to how many can Producer Tara sit through me talking to her. She's reluctantly nodding her head. Okay. So, how do I end the video? Well, see you in part 2.